to tell you about my calendar because a lot of people ask me, how do you get to the gym? How do you do all your cardio and also be a mom and take care of your kids and your family and all this stuff? I think in general, time management is very difficult for people. So in order to be the most efficient with your time, you've got to plan everything out, which includes when you're going to get your non-negotiables done, meaning your cardio and your workout, and which days you're going to do your cardio, which days you're going to do which lifts, which days are going to be rest days, and also what time throughout the day you're going to eat. Some people like to say, oh, nutritional timing doesn't really matter, but I don't know. I've always been very particular about when I have my meals and very particular about when I work out. I like them spaced out a certain way. And that seemed to work really well for me, so I like it. And for time management purposes, it's essential. So anyways, we're going from week 18 to 17. Today's Saturday, so we're 17 weeks out now. I usually do this once a week. So this was last week, and then coming into this week. So we're here. Today I have quads, tomorrow shoulders, Monday back, and then I'll have an off day. So what I'm gonna do, up here I have the days of the week. The top line is what I'm gonna lift, and the bottom line is my cardio and my abs. Yes, there's more than a week here, but this works for me. So I put everything up here. Obviously, A means abs. 30 is the amount of cardio I have to do that day. We just moved from 30 minutes at 5 times a week to 35, 6 times a week. So I'll probably take Wednesday as my off day because that's my check-in day, which means I have to get up and go take pictures. I like to take pictures at the gym, so I get up and I go there and do that. So generally what I like to do is just do my check-ins, not do cardio, and then go have coffee and start my day. So obviously in prep when I have to, you know, we get up early, we take the check-in pics, we do cardio. You guys know, if you've seen anything or heard any of my videos, I hate doing cardio at Revive. It's like the worst place to do cardio in the world. Greatest place to lift, worst place to do cardio. So, Wednesday I'll take my off day from cardio, and my lifts, right now I'm doing 3 on, 1 off, 3 on, 1 off. If I need extra recovery, I'll do 3 on, 1 off, and 2 on, 1 off. So I try to make sure I have at least 2 rest days in between every check-in. I'll do a whole nother video on that. But, so that's that. I know what day I'm going to lift what. You know, my diet changes right now only between off days and on days. It's not like I have more calories on leg day or back day or anything like that. It's either training or non-training. So, also, you got to know what your schedule is going to be, especially if you have a family that is relying on you for other things. So I have a couple of timing schedules throughout the day, which indicate when my meals are, and basically my meals dictate everything else in my entire life. So up here, I have the different schedule choices. I eat breakfast at 7, 10, 1, go to the gym at 2:30 after 3 meals and have 3 meals left. Or I do a 4 meals, gym, and 2 meals. Sometimes my work will dictate what time of the day I go to the gym. So I've either got the earlier one around 2:30 or I've got the later one around 5. The only thing I don't like about the later one, I mean, I prefer the 3 meals in and 3 meals after, just because I tend to get really hungry after I lift. But, you know, it's going to be a personal choice, but you've got to figure out, you should know when you wake up in the morning, what time you're eating throughout the entire day, what those meals are, if you need to pack them and bring them with you, you know, if you need to make adjustments. So for example, I have cream of rice 2 times a day, but if I know I'm going to be eating away from home because I like my cream of rice fresh, I'll substitute it for like actual rice. But that's how you get it done. You make a plan, you inform your family, and everybody knows where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there, when you're going to the gym. It sets the expectation for everybody so that there's no surprises and no grief. You're not going to get any grief from anybody. This is what's happening. You know, if adjustments need to be made ahead of time, they are. This is how you prioritize bodybuilding into your life. And I also own a business, if that wasn't abundantly clear, that more than supports our family. We do very well. And so there's really, you know, no reason I feel like people can't prioritize fitness no matter what their schedules. Even if you work, you know, 9 to 5, you write your meals down. You write down when you're going to be at the gym. And I have been single throughout this process, no help, and working various modeling things and all of this, whatever, all over the place. And there were nights that I put my son to bed and went in the garage and lifted. Yes, you have to make these accommodations for yourself to make this happen, but that's what you do. Go on Facebook Marketplace, buy some weights, put them in your garage, get the tools that you need to get it done when and how you can, and then you'll be good to go. I think what also is important to note here is that this gigantic wall with chalk marks all over it is a dead center in the middle of my house. Everybody can see it all the time. That's basically a symbol of how central bodybuilding is to our entire lives, which makes things kind of difficult for our partner at times till they get used to it. That'll be a whole nother episode talking about give and take with someone who is not a bodybuilder, especially with small children. So this, my schedule basically runs our entire lives. And that's just something to be aware of. If it's, you know, you want to get into it and be serious about it, it will become your life. And there's not really any way around that if you want to be good. I know some people think I'm a little obsessive, a little crazy, a little too much. You know, there are people who say, oh, we have to have balance. Balance is not for bodybuilders. If you want balance, you can just probably say, okay, I'm going to bodybuild and go do these shows for fun. Why you do that, I have no fucking clue, because it's really expensive, and I don't know why you'd starve yourself for no reason. But if you want to be good, it has to dictate basically the rest of your life. Your finances, your time, the way you interact with your family, and yeah, so you just have to know that that's kind of what it takes to get there and be okay with that. I love it. It's not an okay with it thing. Like, I love the way that my life is. I don't need balance. I don't need to drink wine on the weekend or, you know, whatever. Yes, you all know I love food, but I don't need that. What I need is to win. So that's where we are. That's why this is my life. So just something to keep in mind about the symbolism of everything here in the center of my house. It is the center of our lives for the most part.